with Lieutenant Beatrix the Book Bunny. Are you guys ready for our next story? Bee, are you ready? Okay, get on your magic carpet. Get on your magic carpets. Okay, I need you to put your fireman eyeballs in. The better to see you, Chief Library. Put your fireman ears on. How about a fireman hat? How about your fireman coat like this? Do you like my coat? Mm-hmm. How about your fireman nose? That way you can smell smoke. Anything suspicious? What about your fireman mouth? And then say, I am brave. Can you say that? I am brave. That's right, because we're firefighters and we need to be brave to be firefighters, because it can't be easy going into a burning house, can it? But we're trained for that, don't worry. So, are you ready? Seatbelts on! Click! Let's go to the firehouse. Ready? The fire station, here we come. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Whoa! Okay, everyone, now you're gonna have to slide down the pole for the last whoosh! Whoo! Whoo! We're here! All right, good, because you know what? We have a lot of work to do, firemen. You ready? We're gonna learn all about us. Here's the book, A Day in the Life of You. That's right, firefighter. Do you see yourself? Are you in there? I think so. This book is by Linda Hayward. Let me get the book. Okay, here we go. There's Rob Green. He's packing his clean clothes and he says goodbye to his family. Rob is a firefighter. Oh, look at the baby. Goodbye. It's 8 a.m. and he's at the fire station. He puts his clothes in a locker. Rob is on duty for 24 hours. That means he's going to live at the fire station for a day. Chief Myers, Chief Library, Chief Myers, Chief Library. Chief Myers gives the firefighter jobs for the day. In case of fire, Rob is on rescue. Rob gets other jobs too. He checks the hoses and the nozzles, and he's gonna cook supper. A new restaurant needs to be inspected this morning, Chief Myers says, and a second grade class is coming to visit after lunch. Rob checks nozzles. See him checking them? Nozzles change the way that water sprays out of the hose. All the nozzles are working. Pete turns on the engine. Is there enough gas? Ooh, you wouldn't want the fire engine to run out of gas. Lewis checks the oil level. It's 10:30 a.m. Rob and Pete inspect the restaurant. Is the fire exit light on? See that? Fire exit. I wonder if you've ever seen that word, E-X-I-T. Have you ever been somewhere? Have you seen that? It's usually by a door or shows you where the door is. Exit. That's something very important for you to know. Have you ever seen one maybe at your school or at a restaurant or a store? Maybe you can start looking. E-X-I-T. And they also want to know, where's the fire extinguisher? It's hiding right there. Here's mine. Want to see mine? I have a fire extinguisher in the library too, of course. In case something happens, I'll be ready. I'm not going to open it and spray it now, though. Do their sprinklers work? Have you ever seen sprinklers on the top, on the ceiling? Case of fire, sprinklers would go off. That helps. 12 o'clock, lunchtime. What are they having for lunch? Hamburgers? French fries. I like French fries. Lewis tells about his fishing trip. He caught enough to share. So later, Rob will cook the fish for dinner. So they have lunch and dinner at the fire station. 1:30 p.m., Mrs. Hill's class visits the fire station. Where's the siren? Do you see it? There's the siren, and And this is where it is on the truck. Can you see that? It's on the very front. Yes, it can be quite loud, huh? Rob shows the class what he wears to a fire. This is the air pack. See him? He puts it on his back because during a fire, he might not be able to breathe if the smoke is really, really heavy. He's going to have to put on a mask and use the oxygen. Remember, Pete says, in a room full of smoke, stay near the floor. See, he's crawling along the floor. So if the room's all smoky, you're going to get down and crawl. We might practice that later. It's almost supper time. Rob cooks in the firehouse kitchen. Fried fish for 12 hungry firefighters. 6 p.m. Uh-oh. Do you hear that? The fire alarm goes off. Everyone scrambles. They have to leave their dinner sitting there. Rob is ready to go. The fire engine roars out of the station. Woo! Goes the siren. Can you guys make a siren sound? Let me hear it. Woo! Good. 6:10 p.m. Pete puts on his mask and takes the attack line to the door. He waits. There's his mask he's got to wear to make sure he can breathe. See the fire coming out of the house? Rob is on rescue. Oh no! Michelle's dog Pickle is still in the house. Rob goes in first. Notice he's crawling. See the smoke above him? He's crawling. Wow, he's brave. Woof, woof, woof! He hears a bark, and he finds Pickles in the den. Yay! That makes me happy. Rob takes Pickles to Michelle. But it looks like the fire is still going. See the smoke? Pete has a radio inside his helmet. Attack line 1, go! There he goes. Pete goes in. Soon, water will rush out of the hose. The fire is out. Whew. Rob folds the hose. Lewis helps with the cleanup. The chief reports the house is safe now. And they have their dog. Back at the station, everything is clean. They've got to clean the hoses, the truck, and they even the firefighters have to take a shower. They probably smell of smoke. 10:45 p.m. Wow, that's late. Rob cooks again. At last, the firefighters get to eat their fish dinner. Then, it's time for bed. Rob sleeps at the station. You know, the firemen sleep at the station, but he may not get a full night's sleep. That fire alarm could go off at any time. He's going to have to get up out of bed quickly and get back on that truck. He might have to rescue another dog. Who knows? But for now, he's gonna sleep. And before he falls asleep, Rob thinks about Pickles the dog and Michelle. And you know what? That makes him smile. He has the best job in the world. Right? We have the best job in the world as firefighters. Hey, remember this word? Exit. Here are some things from the book. But I really want you to remember about your exit signs. Look for them everywhere. So, why don't we go practice crawling under smoke? Want to? Come on with me. Okay. All right, you guys, we're going to practice crawling under smoke. If you see what I've done here, I've just set some chairs up and I've put a blanket, and we're going to pretend like the blanket is smoke. And then I've made some fire here. Don't touch it! Could be really hot. It's just paper. You can get red paper and yellow paper. This is tissue paper. You can put it on top if you want to. But it's pretty easy to set up, and then you two can practice. So here I go. Woo! Uh-oh, it's I'm going to get low to the ground. I'm going to get low to the ground, and I'm going to crawl under. Oh, this is the way to do it. I'm going to be safe from the smoke. I wonder if you guys can try that at home. Pretty fun, huh? It's a good thing to practice. All right, have fun. Bye. Let's talk about some things that we can touch and some things we shouldn't touch. This is a stove. Do you touch a hot stove? No, Chief Library, no! Do you touch a teddy bear? Yes. What about fire? No, Miss Library. No, Chief Library. What about books? Yes. A chair? Yes. What about a candle? Ooh, ouch! That could really hurt. Don't touch a candle. No. What about a soccer ball? Yes. Your pillow? Yes. What about matches? Don't touch matches. Not a good idea. What about a truck? Sure, play with your truck. What about this? An outlet. Do you touch an outlet? Not a good idea. That could really hurt. If you stick your finger in there, zzz, oh, that hurt. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Say no, Chief Library. What about paint? Yes, of course. How about you look around your house and think about some things you can touch and some other things you know you shouldn't touch.